Okay, so today we're going to be talking about adding and subtracting decimals. These notes should be on page 30 in your notebook. How do you add and subtract decimals? Well, here are the steps. Number 1, do you want to line the numbers up vertically? Number 2, you want to make sure the decimals are lined up. Number 3, you want to fill in any blanks with zeros. Number 4, you want to bring the decimal straight down to the answer. And then number 5, add or subtract. So in example A, first thing I want to do is line numbers up vertically. So let's see these two numbers, 14 and 682 thousandths, and I'm going to add that to 37 and 8 hundredths. So I'm using grid paper or grids to help me line up the decimals. So I'm just going to go ahead and write in each block a number, and then a decimal is going to be in one block. I'm going to put the decimal for the other number right below the first number's decimal, and then I'm going to make sure that I have two numbers on the left of the decimal, and then there's a 0.8 to the right of the decimal. Fill in any blanks with zeros. Okay. I'm going to bring the decimal straight down into the answer. Then I'm going to add. So 2 plus 0 is 2, 8 plus 8 is 16, carry the 1, 1 plus 6 is 7, and then 4 plus 7 is 11, carry the 1, 2 plus 3 is 5. So my final answer is 51 and 762 thousandths. Example B. Okay, first of all, you want to line the numbers up vertically. So I have 87 decimal 32. Put the other decimal right directly below it. The first number's decimal. Put the numbers where they belong underneath. Lining things up. You want to put zeros in any blanks. I'm subtracting. Put the decimal straight down to the answer. Then subtract. So I can't take 1 from 0, so I have to borrow. So 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. Make this an 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. This is a 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. Make this 8. Can't come from 7, so I have to make that a 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. And then borrow from the 8, which is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. So my answer for that example is 19 and 279 thousandths. Example C. Okay, so I'm subtracting. First thing, I'm going to line up the numbers vertically. So I got 2 decimal 167. Put the other decimals directly underneath the first decimal number. And then, of course, there's one number to the left of the decimal, and there's 2 numbers after to the right to the decimal. Fill any blanks with zeros. Bring the decimal straight down in the answer, and then subtract. So 7 minus 0 is 7. 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. And then 2 minus 2 is 0. So I ended up with 17 thousandths. Okay, example D. So I got 23 and 67 thousandths. I'm going to add 121 and 36 thousandths. So I'm going to line the numbers up vertically. Put the decimal directly underneath the other decimal. So in the another number, I have 3 place values to the left of the decimal, and I have 3 place values to the right of the decimal. I'm going to line them up. Then I'm going to add normally, bring the decimal and the answer straight down, and then add. 7 plus 6 is 13. 1 plus 6, 7 plus 3, 0, 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So I end up with 144 and 103 thousandths. Okay. All right, so then you have some word problems. Okay, so Bill went to the store to buy a new fishing rod and bait. His new rod cost $27.99, and the fish bait cost $2.34. There was $3.39 added for tax. How much did he spend altogether? So that means I'm going to add all these numbers together because altogether is my key word. So I'm just going to add all these numbers together. So you can either line all these up together or break it into 2 separate adding problems. So let's go ahead and put the numbers in the box. So I'm going to add 27 and 99. And then I'm going to add the 234. Put the decimals, you're going to line them up. 399, 339. So all of them are lined up. Making sure everything is lined up with the decimal places are lined up. The decimals are lined up, and I'm going to put the decimal straight in the answer. And then I'm adding. So 9 and 4 is 13. 13 and 9 is 22. Carry the 2. 2 and 9 is 11. Plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. Carry the 1. 1 and 7 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Carry the 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So he ended up spending $33.72. Okay, so example F. So Jessica had a piece of cloth measuring 25 6/10 yards. She cut 6 8/10 yards off and used it for a project. How much cloth is left? So we would subtract because we want to know how much is left. So then again, we're going to line the numbers up vertically. 25 and 6/10. Decimal goes directly underneath the other decimal in the first number. And then we're going to line those numbers up. Subtract. Put the decimal straight down in the answer. So 8 from 6 can't do it, so I guess borrow. 16 from 8 is 8. Borrow from make this is 14. 14 minus 6 is 8. And then borrow from the 2 is 1. So she has 18 and 8/10 yards left. And since this is a word problem, we would label it. Okay. So the other one would be money. So this one would be yards. So let's put this all together. So Mrs. Fairfax went to the grocery store to buy groceries for dinner. She had to buy a loaf of bread for $2.19, ground beef for $4.49, and cheese for $3.79. She gave the cashier a $20 bill. How much did she get back? Well, the first thing you got to do is you're going to have to add up all of her purchases. So again, we had $2.19 for the loaf of bread. The next number we want to add is the ground beef for $4.49. So I want to make sure I line up my numbers vertically, lining up the decimals. Okay? And then I'm going to put my $3.79 for my cheese. So I'm going to add those up first. Remember, all the decimals are lined up. Put the decimal straight down into the answer and then add. So 9 and 9 is 18. 18 and 9 is 27. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 and 7 is 14. Here the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 4 is 7. 7 and 3 is 10. 47. So she spent $10.47. However, she's going to give the cashier a $20 bill. She's going to get change back. So when we want change back, that means the second part of this would be to subtract. So I got to do $20. Okay. And then I got to subtract $10.47. So bring the decimal straight down to the answer in the answer of choice. In the answer. And then subtract. Can't take 7 from 0, so you gotta borrow. 10 minus 7 is 3. Gotta borrow again. So that's a 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. Borrow again. 9 minus 0 is 9. And then borrow, that's a 1. So she's going to get back $9.53. So the next part of these notes is the you try problems. Go ahead and do the you try problems. And then after you're done with the you try problems, you want to check your answers to see if you're on the right track for adding and subtracting decimals.